Today, I want you to imagine something that feels almost unreal, yet it sits right at the heart of our galaxy. A giant, invisible force, silent, dark, powerful beyond imagination. It doesn't glow, it doesn't speak. It simply waits. At the center of our galaxy lies a supermassive black hole known as the one at the core of the black hole in the Milky Way. Normally, it stays relatively calm, pulling in nearby gas and dust in a slow, steady rhythm. For most of human history, it has been quiet, almost dormant in cosmic terms. But now, something unusual has been observed. Scientists studying the center of the Milky Way have noticed changes in energy bursts and activity patterns. Not explosions that destroy stars instantly, but flickers, surges, and waves that suggest this giant object is becoming more active than before. And when something that massive wakes up, even slightly, the entire cosmic neighborhood pays attention. Let's be clear, this is not a sudden disaster heading toward Earth. Space's vast, dangerous changes at that distance don't translate into immediate threats for our planet, but on a galactic scale, it is significant. It is a reminder that the universe is not static. It is alive with motion, energy, and change. Think about it. We often picture space as calm and frozen, but in reality, it is full of forces constantly interacting, stars being born, stars dying, and gravity shaping everything in ways we are still trying to understand. A waking black hole doesn't mean it is moving toward us. It means it is feeding more actively, pulling in surrounding matter, heating it to extreme temperatures, and releasing bursts of radiation before that matter disappears, forever beyond the event horizon. It is nature at its most extreme. At the center of the Milky Way lies a supermassive black hole, a powerful and invisible cosmic object with extreme gravity. At the center of our Milky Way lies a supermassive black hole, an object so dense and powerful that even light cannot escape its grip once it crosses a certain boundary. For a long time, this cosmic giant has remained relatively quiet, slowly pulling in nearby gas and dust while staying mostly dormant compared to its more violent phases in the distant past. However, recent astronomical observations suggest that something unusual is beginning to happen. Scientists have detected increased activity around this region, including irregular energy bursts, fluctuating radiation patterns, and signs that more matter is being drawn inward than before. This has led to the idea that the black hole is becoming more active, or in simple terms, waking up. Although this sounds alarming, it does not mean that Earth is in immediate danger, because the distance between us and the galactic center is enormous. Instead, it highlights how dynamic and unpredictable our universe truly is. A black hole does not move or attack in the way people often imagine. Rather, it influences its surroundings through gravity, heating matter to extreme temperatures as it spirals inward. This process releases powerful energy before everything eventually disappears, beyond the event horizon. What we are witnessing is a reminder that even the most stable-looking parts of space can change over time, revealing that the cosmos is far more active and evolving than it appears from our small viewpoint on Earth. Recent scientific observations suggest increased activity, with unusual energy bursts and feeding behavior. When a black hole becomes more active, it does not behave like a sudden explosion or a moving object heading toward planets. Instead, it begins to pull in more surrounding material such as gas, dust, and even small cosmic debris. As this matter gets closer, it is stretched, heated, and compressed by extremely strong gravitational forces. This creates intense radiation and energy, bursts that can be detected by powerful telescopes. In the case of the supermassive black hole at the center of the Milky Way, scientists have noticed unusual fluctuations in brightness and activity, suggesting that it may be entering a more energetic phase than before. This does not mean it is dangerous for Earth, because our solar system is located far away on the outer edge of the galaxy. However, it is still a significant scientific discovery because it shows that even long, stable cosmic objects can change their behavior over time. These changes help astronomers learn more about how galaxies evolve and how black holes interact with their surroundings. Every signal, flare, or energy pattern provides valuable clues about processes that cannot be recreated on Earth. This waking up does not mean immediate danger to Earth, but it signals important changes at a galactic scale. The idea of a black hole becoming more active often raises fear, but in reality it is a natural cosmic process that happens over millions of years. At the center of the Milky Way, the supermassive black hole has always existed quietly, influencing the motion of nearby stars and collecting small amounts of matter from its surroundings. Recently, astronomers have observed increased bursts of radiation and irregular energy signals coming from that region, suggesting that it is consuming more material than usual. When matter falls toward a black hole, it does not go in instantly. Instead, it forms a spinning disk of extremely hot gas called an accretion disk, which glows brightly before being swallowed completely. This is what creates the sudden flashes and energy changes detected by scientific instruments. Although this activity may sound dangerous, it poses no direct threat to Earth because of the enormous distance separating us from the galactic center. Black holes are not static. They interact with surrounding matter, consuming gas and releasing intense energy before it disappears. The concept of a waking black hole at the center of the Milky Way is often misunderstood, but it simply refers to changes in its level of activity rather than any dramatic movement or sudden danger. The supermassive black hole at the core of our galaxy has always influenced its surroundings through gravity, but it usually consumes very little matter at a steady pace. Now, scientists have observed stronger energy emissions and irregular bursts, which suggest that more gas and dust are falling toward it than before. This process is not instantaneous or chaotic. Instead, material spirals inward gradually, forming a superheated accretion disk that glows intensely before disappearing. These changes are important because they allow astronomers to study how black holes behave during active phases, something that happens across many galaxies in the universe. Although the phrase "waking up" sounds threatening, it does not mean the black hole is becoming dangerous to Earth or moving closer to us. The phenomenon reminds us that the universe is constantly changing, and studying it helps humans better understand cosmic forces and mysteries. When scientists say a black hole is becoming more active, they are describing changes in how much material it is consuming and how much energy it is releasing into space. At the center of the Milky Way, the supermassive black hole has recently shown signs of increased activity, including unexpected bursts of radiation and variations in brightness. These signals suggest that clouds of gas and dust are being pulled closer than usual, where they are heated to extreme temperatures due to friction and gravitational forces. As this material spirals inward, it forms a glowing disk that emits powerful energy before crossing the point of no return. This behavior is completely natural and has likely happened many times throughout the galaxy's history. Importantly, this does not mean the black hole is moving or expanding in a way that threatens Earth. Our solar system is located far from the galactic center, making us safe from any direct effects of this activity. However, the changes are still extremely valuable for scientific study because they allow researchers to observe real-time processes that shape galaxies. By analyzing these energy patterns, astronomers can better understand how black holes grow, how they influence nearby stars, and how galaxies evolve over billions of years. In this sense, a waking black hole is not a warning of destruction, but a rare opportunity to witness the universe's most extreme physics in action.